I grew up in rural Alberta. We had a little hobby farm. My mom, dad, and I went to the same high school that I went, kindergarten, elementary, so it was a very small group of people. Probably why I fit in so well with the program. It was, you stick with the same group of people, you learn from each other. It's very similar to how I grew up. I didn't watch too much TV. A lot of my time was spent outdoors or drawing. Cartoons, of course, Hanna-Barbera, all that. That's definitely must have been influential. But I really like to draw. I really like to create images, so I would draw more from life. My dog, Cookie, she was a very good model. She'd sit very, very still for me. I chose St. Clair College to move to Ontario. I knew to get into anything in the animation industry, probably would need to come to Ontario. St. Clair was a really good fit. The program was really interesting that it involved the digital and the traditional animation. It being a 3-year program, that felt like you could learn enough. A lot of the programs were only 8 months, 4 months. It doesn't seem like you could learn enough during that short period of time to get a viable career going. So, so I chose St. Clair College and moved to Ontario, dove right in and haven't looked back. I didn't ever believe I could find a niche, but animation seemed to offer an opportunity or open some doors. Trevor Davies, he took us through our first and second year of the traditional hand-drawn animation. His lectures always spoke on many levels, and I really appreciate what I learned from him. And once we got further into the course, they introduced more digital. And Jim Rutherford, I appreciate how candid he was. I really appreciated his honesty too. There's one thing for sugarcoating, but there's another for an honest answer that will get you the best result. And Jim always was reliable for that. Richard Moy, how humble, just always want to learn, always want to share. He's just, always working, always creating. He's learning with us when he's teaching. He's a very easy guy to learn from. Out of St. Clair College, I started at a company called Intelligent Creatures. Came in as a generalist, so did animation, modeling, texturing, lighting, rendering. We learned so much together. I'm so grateful for the time I had with that company. I spent 3 years at Intelligent Creatures, and then I've been at Mr. X for, I believe, 7. We work on a large variety of films. We work on the Resident Evil series, so the undead are my thing. They're one of the most fun characters I've been able to work on. So painting, texturing, building them. We do a lot of environments as well. Right now I'm working on Times Square, so just painting a photoreal snapshot of Times Square to destroy. So that's always fun to paint something pretty and then wreck it. So, the marquee movie we've worked on is Tron. Tron was really exciting to see. I think after all of the things we've worked on, it was special that it was so challenging. And then to see our name in Tron font was kind of, it was more enjoyable than we were expecting. Every project that we work on offers different challenges and different rewards. In an industry that's always moving, the standard's always getting higher. You're learning new software, you're constantly bettering your skills, learning from your peers, teaching your peers. You can never it's never done. Your work is never done, but I think my greatest reward is the work. I find more pleasure doing it than watching it. Animation always amazes me that you can feel so deeply for pixels on a screen. I enjoy horror and zombie movies, so I guess I found the company to work for. I'm really happy I chose St. Clair College. It gave me a large, broad set of tools to work with, and then to have the technical tools and the people to guide us. Well, we do feel a little bit like the pioneers. It was a wonderful way to learn, having faculty available to you all the time, access to the labs all the time. It was invaluable. My now husband, Pete Dido, I met him in first year. We were in the same program. He's an animator. He's very talented. I'm very lucky to have found somebody. It's very special to be able to share work and home so completely. I think St. Clair College is beginning to make a real name for itself in the industry. We've encountered quite a few graduates from St. Clair College in the industry. It's always nice to see a familiar face and to hear the familiar name and feel some pride for our alma mater. When I saw St. Clair on the website from Alberta, I really believe that that could be the opportunity for me to make real skills that I could use in the world and be creative and have the courage to do what I want to do for a living for the rest of my life. And I think I succeeded with St. Clair's help. I'm grateful for my time there.